Hey guys, so today's video is going to be filmed a little bit differently. I'm going to be putting various photos and video clips on the screen as I talk, and I'm also using a brand new microphone that I got to help me with voiceovers. I'm so excited about it. I still have to do some testing with the settings and get it as good as I can. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started on today's video of 15 facts about me. Fact number 1, I cry so easily in movies. So, as an example, I watched Maleficent 4 times in the theater and Frozen 2 4 times, and I cried in every single showing, and in fact, I cried the most on the last 2 times that I watched them, which you'd think by that point I already knew what was going to happen and it wouldn't affect me. But no, I'm a very emotional person when it comes to movies and something happening, so that is a fact about me. Fact number 2, I absolutely hate trimming my fingernails because of the picky edges that it leaves. So I have this special nail filer that has 6 different smoothnesses on it, and this helps a lot, but I always seem to have at least 1 or 2 picky edges that I just cannot get rid of. And when it catches on clothing or fabric, you guys, that gives me the creeps so bad, and that is like one of my biggest pet peeves. So I put off cutting my nails as long as possible because I absolutely hate the feeling of having pickies on my nails. Fact number 3, I have the same thing for breakfast every day. A spoonful of coconut oil, a bowl of gluten-free chocolate granola with frozen wild blueberries on top, an egg smothered in ghee with Celtic salt sprinkled on top, chunks of fresh papaya, and hot water with lemon. For some reason, this combination has worked really well with giving me energy, and I just feel good after having it. So pretty much every single day I will eat that, and it saves so much hassle from trying to figure out what I should have that morning. Fact number 4, I prefer having only a few really good friends as opposed to having lots of friends that I'm not that close with. So I think it's so much better to just have a few people in your life that you're close with, that you can completely trust and share and get encouragement and support. And I like that so much better rather than having a whole group of people that maybe I'm not that close with and I don't trust all of them, and maybe I don't know them all that well, or they don't know me that well. So it's definitely better to have fewer people in your life who are good quality friends rather than a whole bunch of poor quality friends. Fact number 5, I'm fairly awful at acting, but pretty good at memorizing lines from movies and songs. Oftentimes I can narrate entire scenes in my head and just talk to myself for half an hour and entertain myself. Or I like saying the lines perfectly in time with the soundtrack music because that's even harder to get the timing right. So it's a great brain workout, but also goes to show how many times that I watch movies that I'm a little obsessed with. Fact number 6. So I'm not picky with food at all, and I will eat mostly everything, but a few things that I don't care for are fish, milk, and seafood because I think they all smell and taste gross. And I'm also not fond of pork because I oftentimes have gotten a stomachache after it, so it kind of put me off to eating it. Fact number 7, my room is not always clean and organized, contrary to what most people online think. And in fact, I would say about 95 to 99% of the time it is in disarray. I always have creative projects going, or clothing that has been folded and needs to put away, or pillows that need to go on my bed. So a lot of people have referred to me as being OCD online, and I think that's really rude to people who do actually struggle with OCD because it's more than just wanting your things to be organized and put away nicely. It's so much more complicated than that. Fact number 8, I get embarrassed very easily, or I embarrass myself easily, and then I can't stop thinking about it for like the rest of my life. Is anybody else like that? or you'll wake up randomly in the middle of the night and think about something that you said or did 10 years ago. Yep, that is totally me. Fact number 9. For pets, I've had 1 dog, 20 hamsters, and a few fish in my life. I have never had any other types of animals, and to be honest, I don't have an interest in having a lot of different types of animals. I probably will get more hamsters again in future, and I'm even considering getting another dog, but those are all of the pets I have had in my life. Fact number 10. My favorite weather is cool, cloudy, and sometimes thundering. I never get tired of weather like this. I just love when it's colder outside and I can wear a sweater, and when it's cloudy and you hear some thunder in the background. That's my absolute favorite. I personally hate hot weather and sunshine. It just annoys me. Fact number 11. When I was younger, I had those virtual pets and Tamagotchis, and they lived up until the highest that the counter could go, which I think was like 99 days. And my friends were always like, how did you get them to live so long? And I'm like, well, you just take care of them like you would a real pet. And they were all like beeping at different times. It was kind of crazy. Fact number 12. I prefer live action movies over animated ones, unless of course we're talking about movies like Frozen, because that one is really awesome, but generally I tend to find a lot of animated and cartoon movies to be a little bit over the top and annoying, and I just enjoy watching live action with real people better, but there are certain animated movies that I do like. Fact number 13. I know all of the names of the hobbits from The Hobbit, and I know you guys can't see me to see. I promise I'm not reading from a piece of paper. So here we go. There's Dori, Nori, Ori, Oin, Gloin, Dwalin, Balin, Fili, Kili, Biffer, Bofer, Bomber, and of course Thorin. Fact number 14. A big pet peeve of mine is when you buy a movie soundtrack and it's out of order on the CD or the playlist. Like, I just don't understand why that is a thing. So usually I will go through and renumber and organize them in proper order, and that way I can go through the lines and scenes in my head and have it all make sense. So yeah, I cannot stand when the songs are out of order. Fact number 15. I consider myself to be a highly sensitive person, or also known as HSP, and these people tend to be bothered by things that most people are not bothered by, especially when it comes to things like bright lights or noise. So I have to say that anything with bright lights or having it be sunny outside just bothers me so much. I'm always like keeping it dark and dim in my room. And also any type of noise bothers me, and I find myself getting so drained. Even just hearing the ticking of a clock in the background will drive me up the wall. So I don't have any ticking clocks in my room. A lot of things bother me, but it's just something that if you're existing, you just have to find a way to deal with it. That's part of why I love being by myself though, is because I can have it quiet and dark and recharge my batteries. So those are all of the facts I have for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed hearing those really random things. I'll admit it was harder than I thought it would be to come up with 15 facts to share. I know I shared a lot of pet peeves, but that's just what I thought of for this time. So I had fun filming this and enjoyed using my new microphone. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!